But it's dark and I'm doing a video. That is two vehicles parked there with their headlights pointed to the trees. That is the trees off of our southeast corner. For the last half an hour or better, the cops have been driving back and forth on the roads around here with their sirens, trying to, what they call it, ping somebody out. Yeah, now they're running their spotlights over there. Yeah, I don't think I'll go up and move that Traveler tonight, because they're only about 400 feet from it. But, yeah, this is our wonderful night. Yeah, let's see if we can, here. Did I go the right way? Yeah, I went the right way. I show you some sky. We got a couple of stars and a moon with a little bit of haze. So, and guess what? That side of the property is where we have trouble with the people.
Right there it is again.
In the last 2 days, I think we've picked up like 10 freaking golf balls out of there that weren't there a week ago, and that's some issue that I want to shove down somebody's throat. In case you ever seen what happens to a calf if it's eaten, happens to pick one up and half swallows it, you dig a hole. Because by the time you find them, you can find a lump in their throat, and that's it. And yeah, been there. Now I know why, because nobody around here throws golf balls on our place, except for them, of course. Now, so it's Sunday night. We had to take a Sunday night, right? It's almost 9 o'clock. Hopefully, whatever they got going on, they get it figured out. The only thing we did hear after making a few phone calls was apparently the dispatcher said that there was someone in the background screaming, but they have no idea where it's at. To drive a block clear around here is about 5.5 miles, but they're kind of picking up on over there. Anyway, maybe I'll know something more in the morning and I can fill y'all in. It'd be so nice to be able to afford to pick up and leave. If you notice, I'm pretty sure that's not smoke up there. And that's down onto the flat right across the road and the neighbors. Yeah, it's right into the top of the trees too. Yeah. I think fall is falling. That's my opinion. I've been afraid it's what it was going to be. I kind of figured as soon as we actually had rain, it was going to be here. No frost here for a while, probably. We'll see. You never know, though. She's got a little farther to go. Shut that off with all the commotion going on last night. Just, I don't want it sitting coiled up at the end. Couldn't see it in the dark. Still don't know what was going on last night. There was 2 hours of spotlights and sirens, and had a cop parked on the top of the driveway with his lights lighting up everything down here, and Becky and Brooke went for a second drive around to see what the heck, especially since, part of it was we were hearing cows bellowing, like pissed off cows off to the northeast. We couldn't hear them when we were down here, but got up at the upper end of the machine shed right in there, or even down by the fuel pumps, we could hear them. And I hope that ain't ours. Next closest cows are actually about a mile away, that general direction. So I didn't even look for, I knew that group there was all there because we walked through them. We walked down from over there to shut the pump off last night. Brooke says it's quicker to go through the barn. You only got one gate open. Okay. Yeah, I came right down here by the Traco this morning. So last night we didn't know if anything was even in the feed barn. Well, feed barn was full. There was half a dozen down there by the burn barrel. I'm thinking, okay, feedlot's full, or feed barn's full, the cow lot's, pretty good bunch of cows there. Can't be that many missing from that group. They never did find anything out there. They just found that, the cop they talked to just apparently was told that somebody said there was a vehicle out in the field over here. Well, we're assuming it might have been when they went for their drive the first time to try to see what the heck was going on, when they found 6 cop cars on the road. And up there by those trees, there were 3 of them. Well, there was 2 of them there, and one of them, the neighbor's house over there, one of them in their yard, and they were shining into the trees right there. Well, right in the corner of those trees is a, I don't know, shed or a little shop building, and right next to it's a house. I don't think they'd have been messing with those people, but that's where they were. And looky, there's a couple big thick heifers. That's what every young man wants to see when they're around the town at night. I can't read either number. But, okay, we never got any creep feed out at all for calves this year, which we'd planned on doing. And you've seen how our pastures have been. Those calves aren't lacking anything. Mama's doing their job. I mean, there's a couple that are lacking a little bit. We got one 2 or 3 year old in the one bunch that it's not too hard to find her calf. Not too hard to find her either. She ain't putting out no milk. I know, I keep spinning in circles. Best way I found to go through a fence. Even that one don't look too bad. Yeah, she isn't gonna let me see how old she is. Younger than these other 2, I know that. Oh, anyway, no clue as to what was going on last night. I have not heard anything this morning, and of course really didn't hear anything last night other than 2 hours worth of sirens. And having a cop car in the end of the driveway lighting the world up. Let's see. You see kind of a thin spot in those trees, dead center of the screen. Literally, they're building a house right straight in that corner, and the cop that was over there was shining in probably about at their house, and the ones on the other side were parked out in the field in the tall grass. Good thing it wasn't a week ago. If it was, we wouldn't have been shutting the irrigation off last night, that's for sure. We'd have been firing the other guns up somehow in the dark. And I don't know, there was at least 3 or maybe 4 of them out there with flashlights. I got a feeling they might have had a canine out there, but never heard any barking. Good canine's not going to bark till they find the suspect. Still learning how to talk. I joined Quick Dick McDick this morning for coffee. He had many words of wisdom, so if you haven't checked him out this morning, go check him out and get you an education and a chuckle. So that's enough for now. Figure out what we're gonna, I got lots of things to do today, but everything we didn't get done yesterday. Oh yeah, and fire department was up there for about 5 hours on a hot spot yesterday. I listened to part of the dispatch, and they're going, "Where was the caller?" Well, the caller was from another road, like 2 miles away, looking right at it. "We're up here. There's a haze that, of course, has been here for a few days, but we don't see anything." No more than shuts his mouth from saying that. "Oh, we have a stump with a little bit of smoke coming off of it." "Oh, you have a stump with some smoke coming off it, but you didn't see anything." Get your ass out there and put the sumbitch out. Because if it's smoking enough that somebody from 2 miles away can see it, maybe you need to do something. I don't know. They were supposed to have left crews up there babysitting that for a week. That's what they told the residences up there. They didn't babysit it. They find a hot spot, squirt some water on it, and go home. 10 minutes later, get a phone call because, hey, there's another hot spot. It was 50 feet from the one you were squirting, but you wouldn't blow on it when you were there. I don't get it. When I did that stuff, we didn't leave one until there was no more hot spots. I mean, you know, we had a few days putting one out that was actually damn near the same size as that one finally was, according to what they finally say now. It was only supposed to be 875 acres, not 3,000 like they said the third day. But we had guys up there for a full week. Not to mention a couple landowners and their cats and that kind of thing, digging the hot spots out. I mean, okay, it's late enough and we've had some rain, but that doesn't mean we won't hit an Indian summer and be 90 or 100 degrees for the next 2 weeks and bring it all back to life. Sorry, just had to ramble. I might even have enough on this now. I might put this up this morning and maybe do something else later. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. It's not supposed to rain today or tomorrow. Then we're supposed to get 4 full days of rain. So we'll see what we get.